Hey y'all, hey! I'm Ashley, and this is For Dizzy Birds. And it's Saturday, and that means it is time to make progress in our weekly challenge binder. It's also going to be the last chance in October for us to complete any challenges in this binder. So we're going to see how much we can get done. All right, so if you want to see if we finished any challenges and how much we finished at the end, go ahead and stick around. All right. Hey y'all, hey, happy Saturday. We made it. I don't know about you, but this week was intense. It was an intense week. It flew by. It was crazy busy. I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I needed to get done, but I kind of suspected that was going to be the case, so not much of a surprise, but not a bad week, just a crazy busy week. So yeah, this is going to be is October 26th, and that means this is the last weekly challenge stuffing that we have for October. So as you know, we have quite a few challenges sitting in our save to sync ready to be counted, and this is our last chance to complete any for the month of October in this binder. So what do you say we get to it? Up first, we have to do our conversation cards. So why don't we go ahead and draw one and see what we have waiting for us. If you could eliminate, sorry, I can't talk today. If you could eliminate one thing from your daily routine, what would it be? That's an easy one for me. I would eliminate the drive to and from work, especially from work. Sometimes I like the drive to work because it's quiet and I get to think about my day ahead. Um, But the drive from work or back home from work is always just bumper to bumper traffic and a lot of waiting, and it just seems to take forever. And all you really want to do is just get home, right? Home to your pajama pants, home to your kiddos, home to whatever it is you want to do outside of the work day. So I really do enjoy going to the office, and I don't have to every day. I have to do most days. But I don't like the time it takes to get there and to get home. It just feels kind of like wasted space, or wasted time. How about you? If you could eliminate one thing from your daily routine, what would it be? All right, so comment down below. I've been really enjoying reading y'all's comments, getting to know you a little bit. All right, so what's up first? Next order of business is our money for our emergency fund, and we are using the Poop Challenge, which again is a challenge you can find um, in my shop if you're interested as a digital download. And as you may know, we are using our little rainbow colored friends here at $15 a piece. $30 is our minimum commitment to our emergency fund. So we're going to get that taken care of today. Let's see. What colors do we want today? So yeah, I'm glad our goal for October was 500, and I believe with this it's putting us, I think we were at 495, so that puts us at 525, I believe. We'll have to count here in just a second. So we hit our October goal for emergency fund. And y'all, on my way home from work on Friday, an unfortunate event when a rock came flying out of nowhere and chipped pretty badly my windshield. So, speaking of emergency funds, still have to wait to see if it's repairable under my warranty with Hyundai. So I'm hoping. But in the event it isn't, it will have to kind of determine what, insurance coverage we have. So I'm kind of expecting the worst on that and that we might be dipping into our emergency fund because this has been an expensive month already. And as I will tell you here in a little bit, I haven't been the best about spending. So I sure hope we don't have to deplete our emergency fund, but if we do, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. And I'll be glad that I have it, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But man, that was scary. It was loud. It came out of nowhere, and it was just, there's actually two little pieces of glass on the inside of my car. So I do not think it's good. All right, so let's see how much we have in our emergency fund. 1, 2, 3, and 400, 450, 470, 490, 500, 510, 520, and 525. So as of today, we have officially surpassed our original goal of 500 for our emergency fund. And we'll just hope that that's not all going to go to fixing my windshield. But if it does, we're going to be grateful we have it, right? All right, we moved our little spooky here. All right, so now let's talk about how much we have to save with today. Not as much as we have had in the past few weeks, but we're going to be grateful for what we have. All right, so we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. So an even $100 going into our weekly savings challenge binder. And as I mentioned last week, if we are not able to complete some of our Halloween or our spooky themed challenges this week, that's okay. We have a couple of things we can decide. We can either go ahead and cross them over into November and just finish them up as they come, or we can decide to go ahead and finish them out and save them for next year. So I'm still kind of deciding on that. But let's go ahead and see what we can get done with our $100. Up first is Candy Corny from Liz and Les, her adorable sticker challenges, which everybody loves. And we have our candy corns here who are dressed just adorably. All right, let's see. Top number saves 50, bottom number saves 100. Last time we saved both. So, what do we want to do here? How about we try to continue with the both? And this one we might have to carry over because I definitely want to complete this one. So if we go with this guy, I think he's going as a mummy here. It is 4 and 5, so a total of 9 for this one. And I think we can go with that. Candy corn might just have to carry over into November. We just got started on this one last week. All right, so $9 going into Candy Corny. Let's see what we have. All right, so a total of 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, there's another 5. So 24. $24 so far in this adorable challenge from Liz and Les. So what would you do if you were me? Would you go ahead and finish this out, take what you have so far, and then pick it back up next year? Or would you just carry this over into November? Tell me down below what you would rather see me do. All right, so up next is our set of cards from Spooky Budgets. Again, I will set this aside. Let's get our cards out. Let's see how many we have left. We still have quite a few. So we have 5 left. So I think we will do 2 today, and hopefully they'll be kind to us. And we might either carry this one over. So let's do this one and this one. We'll see. All right. So this one, I need my scratcher tool. Here it is. The Fool. That's from Scream. Scream. Ghostface. I don't remember his name the other day. All right, so 8 for Ghostface. And then we've got Freddy Krueger, the Hanged Man. Oh, he's upside down. I see now. Okay, 7. So 8 and 7 is going to make 15. Get our little... All right. Spooky just wants to get out of frame. So $15 more going to Spooky Budgets. Let's see what we have so far. All right, so a couple of things I can do here. I'm going to go ahead and trade in these 2 10s for a 20 that I have over here. So far in spooky budgets and very close to the end, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, and 69. So $69 in spooky budgets with, I think, 3 cards left to go. Maybe we can wrap those up the first week of November. If we are lucky. If our budget and my spending habits allow. So speaking of that, what happened this past week? Well, for one, we were on vacation, right? The week before, and I did do some spending on vacation. It just tends to happen. Some of it was unplanned necessities, things like we had a couple of flat tires on our bikes that needed to be repaired. And some of it was just a little bit of retail therapy. Went shopping with my mom. For things I needed, like clothes. As I mentioned before, I have been on a weight loss journey and I am in desperate need of clothes that fit. So I went shopping during our vacation on one of the days we were out and found a few things that I really needed. So, I had to account for that in my pull that from some of the savings. So we'll see that in the allocation video, but it is what it is. We just have to be responsible. All right, so we've been doing a row of 2, which makes for 10. So we'll go ahead and do that again for a total of 10. This one comes from Debt Free by 43, and it's one of our freebies. All right, let's see what we've got in here. We have 10, so we can trade these in for a 20. And we have a total of 20 in this one so far. Now, this one is Spooky Coffee. Don't mind bringing that one further. And then in our other freebie folder, we have the freebie that Budgeting Introvert sent to me. And let's see what we can do there. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have 5. Let's go ahead and do one more. This is a save 75, so 1, 2, 3. And 8, so we are looking at 13 for this round. 10, 11, 12, and 13. See what we have so far. I think we can get another 5 and turn this 5 in with it to get a 10. Just so that we still have some ones to play with. All right. So far in this cute little Skelly challenge from Budgeting Introvert, we have a total of $30 out of 75. So we still have quite a ways to go on that one as well. I don't know. I love spooky season so much. It doesn't really bother me for some of these to carry over. I don't know about you. All right. So we finished Pink Witch tarot cards last time. And instead of putting in a new challenge this week, we're going to focus on the ones that we still have left. So if we have money left over, we'll come back around. But we got goals here. All right, so this one is was Happy Mail from Our Beautiful Budgets. When all little girls want to be a ballet dancer, I wanted to be a vampire. Love it. All right, so number 1 is a 5. All right. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 6. So a total of 11 going into this one. All right, $11. Let's see what we have so far in this one. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, and 3 out of 60. So we're just over halfway. All right, so thank you for that, Brandy. Of course, we'll link everybody below, all the creators below, but that one was some true Happy Meal. Okay, so up next is our trick or treat game, and it looks like we only have, and let me just make sure here, looks like we only have 2 cards left with any scratchers. This is also from our beautiful budgets. It's a digital download. I know we're kind of on the back end of spooky season. But we just have to finish those cards with the scratchers. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Let me put these markers away and get our orange back out. And we got our little birdie. Let's see. Let's start. How about we start right here on this 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $1. I'm going to make a decision that we're going to start crossing off because we will never, ever finish this game if I don't. So we're going to start crossing off as we land so that we can get to our icons. All right, so we skip over our bat to this one, which is another $1. All right. All right, let's see. How about 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the crystal ball, which is going to be our last icon on this card. And it's a biggie, $8. All right, so we put $2 back and take a 10. And this card is now done. And we can cross that icon off. Awesome. All right. 1, 2, 3 is just $2. 1 and 2. Cross that 2 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 1. We're getting there. All right, 1 is 2. We'll get another 2. All right, 1, 2 is 1. All right, let's see if we can buy back some 1s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a 5. And where was it? Oh, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3. We can take these back and take a 5. Take these back and take a 10. All right. Hey, I am bound and determined. If we get nothing else done today, we are going to finish this game. We've been working on this for a while. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $1. We have to finish this because we're going to combine it with our trick or treat game from our beautiful budgets and then determine how much we made for both games. Since I messed it up and combined the money into the wrong envelope a couple of weeks ago. 1. All right. How about we just go ahead and scratch these off? This is taking a long time. And I kind of realized the silliness behind it. Oh, goodness. A 9. A 9. All right. 5. Actually, let's take a 1 back and take 2 5s for a 10. Whew. Let's go ahead and scratch this one. A 7. Goodness gracious. All right, 5, 6, 7, and we have finished the candle. Now the question is, oh no, we're not going to be able to finish out every one of the blocks. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to be mad about it. There's $2. There we go. And I can tell you we've landed on enough of these that I do not feel bad about it. So with that, and I hope that doesn't drive anybody crazy, I am going to finish without marking off those, but I guarantee you we've passed it a few times. And since we weren't crossing them off in the beginning, we've landed on several of these spots many, many times. And I have a feeling we've saved quite a bit. So with that being said, we've spent our $100. Let's get this organized. And then, since we already finished Trick or Treat, the other game from Brandy at Our Beautiful Budgets, what we can finally do is take the money from this game and the money from Trick or Treat and combine it into one, and that's what we're going to do to make up for the fact that I got it all mixed up. Basically, these are both digital download Halloween or spooky season games from Our Beautiful Budgets, and we're going to find out how much we saved for both of them combined. All right, so let me get these all organized, and then we're going to count it up. What do you say? We've waited a long time. Oh, goodness. And it's going to end up being the only one that we finished today, but it's a big one. All right, so let's see how much. We'll put our little cards away here, because we can definitely reuse that game next year. Let's see. All right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So $311. You saved us $311, Brandy, and we had so much fun doing it too. You can't beat that. It doesn't feel like, boring old saving when you get to play a game. So, wow, I've got my special super duper big paper clips here to handle this money. And I'm going to get it posted to write the 311. Wow, just on 2 games. We'll do this. Our beautiful budget games. 2 games. All right. So, hey, that is awesome. And it's okay that we flubbed on the rules a little bit to get it done. That's all right. It's our savings. We can do what we want, right? We're the boss. Ringing that bell. All right. We need to get our ding, ding, ding out and add our dollar. The ding, ding, ding comes from Donna, powered by creativity. We are saving $1 in this for every challenge we finish until the end of the year. So that's exciting, and that's going to be a nice, fun thing to see how much we save. And you know where this goes. This is going to go into our October Save to Sync folder, which we will be actually counting up very, very soon. All right. So with that, we're going to wrap out the October weekly savings challenges. We will have some of our spooky challenges continue on into November because I definitely want to finish them up. I don't like to start a challenge and not finish it, unless I just absolutely can't. So we're gonna definitely go ahead and do that and see if we can't knock them out in the first week of November. Okay, so with that, we're wrapping up our Saving Saturday. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, a comment. Don't forget to answer the question down below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing because we'd love to have you join us on this amazing journey. All right, so I'll say until next time, y'all hang in there. Bye.